atmosphere here tonight as we welcome you to Friday Night Smackdown in Columbia, Canada. 14,380
Roman Reigns and a partner of Roman's choosing in our main event.
What happened comes to fruition. Otis and Mandy, their first date tonight.
Immortal Hulk Hogan, the WWE Hall of Famer.
Kick things off with the goddess and her sidekick.
The host of A Moment of Bliss, Alexa Bliss.
Smackdown and the first moment of bliss of 2020.
Happy Valentine's Day! You should say it.
Should I say?
It's Brad Pitt.
Exactly who I was gonna say. Cheers.
Don't be naughty.
Earned her the right to face Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Please welcome the moonwalk, trash-talking princess.
My personal life is none of your business, Cole, with a massive opportunity at hand.
I just want to say, first off, congrats on your victory. It was very impressive. You did an amazing job. I'm very happy for you. But a lot of people, well, I just love surprises, don't you? Do you guys love surprises? And I'm going to shock everyone when I become the two-time Smack Buddy. Why Mella is Bayley. You guys had quite the altercation this week on social media. Up until me, Bayley and I actually used to be best friends. She calls herself a role model. She's trashing the women's division. The fact that she doesn't even want to acknowledge me anymore and be my friend.
This is about to get very interesting.
It's enough, Carmella. This is nauseating. You got all the sheep riled up out here. And ever since NXT, I've pitied you.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there.
What's that pipsqueak? But I beat you and your best friend Nikki Cross in a handicap match that nobody can touch. Bayley.
I put my money where my mouth is, and
I like this. Mela has put the smack, but perhaps, Corey, we're going to get our women's championship match right out of the box.
For a fight, but Mela had better be careful. We have seen just how dominant challenger.
Now, Bayley, Carmella for the SmackDown Women's Championship. She takes on Carmella, who earned this opportunity last week, and perhaps the most dominant champion in SmackDown Women's history.
Her friend Carmella needs to focus as a competitor.
Bayley has now been SmackDown Women's Champion title here tonight. Carmella, a former Money in the Bank ladder match winner, former SmackDown Women.
It's a smart strategy by Carmella not to get ahead of herself. It's here on SmackDown. She's still overlooked at times, not put in the same kind of work to do to silence all the doubters. They're absolutely correct, and Carmella realizes it.
Carmella with the arm.
Utilizing the ring ropes to gain an advantage. Carmella all tied up right now.
And Bayley are completely different in-ring competitors.
Step up! You better step up!
This match now with a drop kick to Bayley, and then another one. And Carmella right to the midsection and then takes Carmella down. You want to talk about improvement. A Raw Women's Champion, a two-time SmackDown Women's Champion. She's Corey, and another cover by Bayley again, and a kick out. She may be
in that conversation of most underrated despite her accomplishments and some rules. Bayley,
not only the WWE Universe, but for the women in the locker, try to make a quick work out of the #1 contender here tonight. And now Carmella with a kick right to the face. Cover now to win the SmackDown.
Few nights.
And right now, Carmella has and a suicide dive, and down goes Bayley. Remember, Bayley back to her feet. There's the crossbody connecting lateral press. Hook to the leg.
To the outside to our announce desk as we take another look at Carmella.
Drive it straight through your heart.
that I'm the greatest.
Adam Cole, Tommaso Ciampa
For the NXT.
Two women who began their career in NXT and now have gone to the heights of Friday Night Smack. One contender, Carmella, and it has been all Bayley ever since
The challenger, but this is what Bayley wants to do. Slow down, implement her
create some separation and try to rally against the champion. Perhaps that move hits hard.
ended hard. Carmella with a valuable few moments to recover. Challenge.
Oh, with a big clothesline. And another one.
Drop. I don't know how much of it.
Everyone find the official, and then the cheap shot to Carmella.
The official's position. Running forearm plants the champion.
Carmella in this matchup tonight ran into the belly to belly. Cover by.
Just a testament to the will of the Princess of Staten Island and how
Bella put away, and Carmella able to stay up.
But now the challenger in a bad position.
Nobody home. Top of her game. Oh, and Carmella though.
For the challenger. What does Mella have in mind?
Climbing up to the second rope. Bayley set to the center of the ring. Cover now by Carmella.
Take another look at this. Carmella closer than this without the bell ringing.
And look at Carmella rolling her over. And Carmella rolling up Bayley. Near fall.
On Carmella's face. The jaw of the champion, but Bayley with such awareness, and Carmella launched.
And the Smackdown Women's Champion back on the attack. Plants her. Carmella looking for the call to silence. The submission maneuver. Bayley gonna tap. It's Carmella gonna win the Women's Championship. Bayley
Chopping out Carmella's elbow.
another stack her up, and she does. Shoulders down. Bayley's using the ropes. Well, Bayley survived.
Let's be honest, Cole. Count her lucky stars because
from behind now. But that is and that's supposed to be your role model. Here comes the woman who confronted Bayley a couple of weeks ago. Bayley to Naomi, and then Carmella is still your Smackdown Women's Champion.
it's abundantly clear that Naomi still has her sights set on the Smackdown.
Well, folks, if you think this is high 2020 NASCAR season, Sunday at 2:30 Eastern with the...
Got to respect the effort put forth just now by Carmella. But this
of King Corbin. I want to take you back to last week. We were a couple of weeks ago in our main event when Corbin lost the six-man tag team match. We would replay that action last week. Because of that, Corbin was so upset.
Who just played that video? Who played it? Oh, huh? You're doing your job now. Let's see you do it now. Come on. Oh, that's funny, being humiliated with...
WWE management has fined Baron Corbin. Well, still to come tonight, he is a Hall with the NWO. Hulk Hogan joins us live for an exclusive interview.
Made out a challenge to Roman Reigns and insulted the Big Dog's family.
Smackdown Women's Championship.
Carmella looked to nearly knocked Bayley off, but it came down to this. The closing moment, he escapes with the Smackdown Women's Championship.
You know, Corey, Bayley talks about being a Raw championship, and then Naomi would come to the ring and get in Bayley's face.
A school bringing the fight to the champion, but boom! The exclamation, Women's Champion left laying.
You picked up what some are calling controversial victory over Carmella.
Referee raised my hand in victory, which means I beat Carmella just like I defend my title will be at WWE Super Showdown.
Here, Lacey Evans and Natalya had the very first ever women, and it was the focal point tonight of a brand new show that aired right before SmackDown.
Every match that I have letters, parents to addiction, and she worked my story, and because of what I stand for, that it helped her from fans. It just reminds me to why I do what I do. So I carry those letters with me.
Woman on a mission and always has a lot in mind. Well, next week, find out what Lacey Evans has to say on Friday night.
See you then. Heart emoji. Andy's running a little late, so that gives me more time to get ready.
Gonna be great.
I'm so pumped. Okay, like me?
Notice what you have to offer.
Yes.
believe it, but it's going to happen, and all I can do is win.
Date, and you're all invited here tonight on Friday nights.
A former Celtic Warrior running roughshod over Smackdown, but he's got a massive challenge.
Sheamus has got a busy for the Great American Race. The Daytona 500 kicks off.
I have to wonder if this is a wise decision by the Celtic Warrior.
And tonight, Friday night's motorcycle insurance. Furman. Well, last week it was Sheamus and Apollo in a one-on-one matchup. A broken
thorn in the side of the Celtic Warriors since Sheamus returned. But Sheamus, there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance.
Good luck with the official in this matchup to get things underway. The bell hasn't even rung. Sheamus returned. Sheamus has been poking so much fun at the likes of tag. Apollo's legal. And a third.
The physical aspect of this business, Apollo Crews, one of the most
on the ropes. Oh, but wow.
Good.
To Friday night Smackdown, he's put the entire locker room on notice. Money in the Bank winner, world champ.
To mention the
ever just uber aggressive as he pounds away.
Be here.
Oh, that was a glance or a ice cold stare from the Irishman.
And Shorty G looking for an ankle lock now on Sheamus. The submission
again. Heavy right. Elbows to the jaw.
Full tag made. Shorty G. I don't think Sheamus is aware.
And now Shorty here.
Watch this. Watch this.
Moonsault off the apron.
Spectacular. Sheamus is questioning his decision to accept this matchup tonight.
And they're cover now. Is it enough for Apollo to put him away? Almost had him.
Corner.
Oh my gosh. Apollo.
I wouldn't advise turning around at this point.
The Celtic Warrior with a broke.
Is back. And there's plenty more where that came to victory.
Carmella, you came close to becoming two-time.
Act like she beat everyone? Look, I'm not asking for a handout because I've earned. So WWE management, Fox, you name the times champion.
Nation seems to be in a much happier place.
This is going to happen. This is going to happen as well. There he is, the Hulkster at his home box. Perfect combination of this breaking news and more. And this week, the special guest, none 11 Eastern on FS1.
And in 2 weeks, Universal Champion, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, go one-on-one as Goldberg. And in the event that some of you may need a little...
Other than kicking ass, it's being a superhero for the all around the world.
What does the future hold for Bill Goldberg?
The Universal Championship. Quiet! You're next!
Down Thursday, February 27th, Goldberg versus The Fiend. But tonight,
there is no doubt that is going to be an epic clash between Famer and maybe your next Universal Champion.
From one Hall of Famer to Hulk Hogan. For joining the NWO when you're enshrined this April in 10.
The NWO being acknowledged by the whole WWE universe.
Question to you is this. Because Goldberg got a shot against The Fiend.
With the titles and their aspirations and the money in the cars of Bill Goldberg. But I also know The Fiend. I've been around I felt the vibes coming from the dressing room. It's scary, it's so powerful. Try to survive the power of Bill Goldberg, Fiend. You better try to survive.
Let me tell you something. I've been following your advice now for
Look what I got! What's going on? Not much, brother. Just hanging out with my good friend Hulk Hogan here. You know nothing about. In that case, you want a piece of chocolate? Yeah. I hope it's not.
You're a funny guy, Bray. You choke. Good luck.
I have a fiend. Please remember, there can always be room. What a steal! Uh-oh! And Goldberg, we'll see you real soon. Bye!
Is a friendship that'll never ever end.
And so is our main event. Does Roman Reigns have a partner in tag team action tonight?
Corey, we do know that the Otis and Mandy Valentine's date will happen later on tonight.
Years. Finally! The Rock!
Can I have your attention? What your general manager has to say.
I'll tell you something!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, news earlier this week. Lando, Rock tweeting out his congratulations. Corey, she could become the work.
The electricity will continue flowing through the WWE.
And WWE Elimination Chamber is by Jumanji the next day, March 17th. Ladies and gentlemen, keep this open.
Myself, Cesaro, Shinsuke Nakamura, for their inaction towards our cause. From Woody Guthrie to Bob Dylan, for all of you here tonight. All right? All right, there it is. Okay. 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now listen, I Patterson. Love you too, buddy. You're trying to make your name on Elias. And it is going to happen again. And the reason is knows. I said WWE stands for.
Hey, shut your mouth for a second. WWE stands for, what I want to know is, who the hell do you think you are? Waiting to see.
Or protest right now.
On any other night, I would have my security on the way out too. But it's fine. Hey, no. It's fine. Let him in. Believe in free speech. Come on in. I actually want you in the ring. I want you.
Okay. Well.
Listen close.
I am.
All right, here we go.
Hey, I like the sound of that song, I'll tell you that much.
I am here trying to exercise my free speech. All right, go ahead. Hey, Cesaro, buddy. Cowbell.
There's one thing he's got.
If you don't shut up.
Go ahead and leave, buddy.
No. Hey, you think the only joke around here is the fact that you have dead?
Elias, and now Sami Zayn with a mic stand. And these hands.
Good thing Sami hired security.
Going after Sami Zayn.
Get out of there, Sami.
There you go, young man. Not smart at all.
From the
Elias and Strowman. Oh my God! Braun Strowman, not forget the attempt into Sami. Oh my God, the height on that.
Sammy doesn't let it.
I am sick and tired of Bayley, and what happened to Carmella tonight was really has never me. And you know why she don't want to face me? Because she.
Notice you don't keep God's greatest creation waiting. This is going to be a disaster. Brock Lesnar, the greatest combat every man that stepped in front of him. The assist to Ricochet.
Brock Lesnar.
He's the beast. Stepping into the ring with Brock Lesnar.
At the Super Showdown. Has always been my home and will always be my home. I never, ever
crush it. I won't be stopped. I can't. Everyone in this arena, everyone.
Tonight we're sold out, over 14 at the Rogers Arena in Van. Before we get there, Thursday, February 27th, it's Super Showdown in Saudi, in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. That will make history. More on that.
Even with legitimate claims to challenge for Bayley's championship, the winner.
We also know that Goldberg, the man who challenged next week on Friday Night Smackdown here on Fox. Well, let's show you how we got to this point.
I got you this. Merry Christmas, Otis.
Homemade holiday fruitcake. It's got fruit in it.
Such a sweet guy.
Oh, my darling.
Oh, no! Oh!
Andy, who ate on Valentine's Day. Oh, yeah. You ready? I am ready. Excuse me.
Otis, I was getting work.
In Hollywood, brand new SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, host the Super Bowl in a couple of years, but WrestleMania, Corey,
This event in live entertainment returns to the entertainment
week in Los Angeles because LA is going to host the Hall of Fame. Los Angeles hosts WrestleMania.
Awesome!
Here's someone that's going to be happy WrestleMania's in LA. Insurance save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle.
Looking at a pair of mega stars.
Big game, didn't they, John? What did they see? Fast forward to 1 week later, and a month tops, and now they have their big cousin Roman Reigns fighting. Or cheer me. I am always here. And I am also always here. Years, because we were and we are what the new...
Well, here comes...
weighing in at 265 pounds. What's standing out to me right now is Roman Reigns approaching the ring all on his
tag team match tonight. Continues with King Corbin. He's not here tonight because he was a progressive match flow.
Match flow was an abomination. Without his little lap dogs. I demand one more.
Superman punch by Reigns.
Got it. Tell your boys to stay home because we're inside of a
Corey, you notice at the clip there, King Corbin was running.
Fortunately for King Corbin, his demands were met. One more match, dog. I am worried about King Corbin's future.
Roman Reigns' partner. Does he have one? Indeed he does!
From Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 200 pounds.
Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns over the years, but one thing in common, neither one of them
far from best. However, there is a healthy mutual respect.
So to speak, when you look at the credentials of the four men in this tag team, the New Day, wait a minute.
Oh, thank goodness. It's brilliant.
Well, watch this match from the stance.
He's a king, Michael Cole. He's
Smackdown on Fox. Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan against The Miz and Morrison. And we've got a cheat.
Roman Reigns' rise to prominence took place mostly while Morrison.
Reigns, of course, a four-time world champion, won the United States Championship. The Corbin, not allowed to compete here tonight, was also fined heavily for his actions. Like
his presence. If you don't get a chair like front row unless you're royalty, Cole was fined heavily. Actions last week, yet could still afford a front row seat.
Right hand to John Morrison. Tag made, and here comes.
Oh! As we mentioned, Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan. Editors. Bryan knocks Miz down to the floor. Able to catch his footing and outside. Sends Miz into the...
Launch himself with a missile drop kick, and down goes Morrison.
The yes movement in full effect tonight in Vancouver.
Now being delivered to the Miz's buddy Morrison.
Didn't try to rip anything up these days. You reimagine, you reboot. You didn't steal anything.
Morrison have an opportunity at New Day in the tag team titles at Super Showdown.
Morrison have accomplished in recent weeks, but Daniel Bryan from the top.
Now
the parkour stylings of John Morrison. Morrison is at parkour, using his environment as a weapon to launch.
Bryan are down, and now John Morrison launching himself over the top rope. Bryan double team Morrison with a right hand, and look at Miz and Morrison. You saw King Corbin looking on. He bought a ticket to be here tonight. Not allowed to compete after.
Dwelling on the singular bad night that King Corbin has had here on Friday night. King Corbin is a little bit sorry for what he did. He definitely crossed the line.
Weeks at Super Showdown. Meanwhile, I was talking to Miz earlier today. He said Vancouver all here in this city.
Can't forget the main event coming to Netflix soon.
And here comes the Miz.
And then you'd be remiss to not mention Russell Matt.
Bryan launches Morrison over the top rope. Miz doesn't realize Daniel Bryan's heading to the top. Now he does. Great move by on the USA Network Wednesday nights following NXT.
Daniel Bryan able to get out of harm's way, and that's not going to tag made. Look at Miz trying desperately to hang on to Daniel Bryan, and Morrison. Daniel Bryan hanging on.
Oh, wow. Planning Bryan innovative with his offense.
Daniel Bryan did his best to hang on and prevent the offense things in favor of himself and the Miz.
Corbin. John. Oh, nobody home.
Daniel Bryan has an opening.
Miz knocked. Big kick.
At hometown.
Embarrassing. Skull-crushing finale. Back to the corner. Morrison makes the tag. John tonight almost had him kick out at 2.5. John Morrison right to the face. Roman may be down and out.
Morrison, but
boom! Lock it in.
Oh
Superman
my gosh! Oh, negated by a Superman punch.
Tag made Miz legal. And now Miz skull-crushing finale. And now Bryan driving Morrison right in.
Incoming!
Miz with a kick intercepting.
And it's lights out for Reigns, I guarantee it.
And now
Reigns doesn't get all this.
Spear!
He did. Corbin just flattened Reigns
from behind. That's the way that King Corbin does business.
Looking to finish things off, but a Superman punch finds the A-lister first. Reigns and Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, but then the sneak attack from behind is the King's.
Didn't get the royal entrance.
From behind. When Corbin and Roman Reigns are locked inside a steel, gets the King inside a